Hey guys, so I'm going to show you another great idea, or I'm hoping that it's a great idea that I found on Pinterest. I can link the blog post below, but it's a back to school hack. So this is going to be for like an evening routine, and you could also do it for the morning as well. But for Noah, he has a hard time like finding things or keeping himself occupied in the evening. And I want to try to get him on a normal routine. The mornings aren't so bad, but it's in the afternoon once he gets home from school. We have a couple hours to play with, and I want to make sure that it's structured and he's doing something besides just sitting down and watching TV. So when I saw this pin, I thought it was an idea. So I made this little sheet right here. I use pickmonkey.com, and I just typed it, and I picked whatever little picture that I wanted to color right here, and then I just laid out a schedule, and I wrote it on here. Sorry, Hannah colored on it, but you just write out their schedule for the evening, and you can change this if you save the document. You can change it at any time if this doesn't work. So like from 4 to 5, he gets home like around 4:10. That's what he did last year, so it would be any time between then. And a lot of times we did homework in the mornings, but I'm not sure how first grade is going to go, so we'll just see how that works. But 4 to 5 we'll do homework, and then if he gets done early, then this will go in here. But it's 5 to 6 is playtime, and it says no Kindle. Right here says no phone. We call his Kindle a phone, but that's just what we do. But no Kindle, so no TV, no screen time during that time. Then right after that we have dinner. Then he'll take a bath. We don't always take baths every single day, but when he does, that will be bath time. And then between 7 and 8:30 he can have his Kindle or play some games or whatever. And then 8:30 he needs to be in the bed. And so the idea is that you get a clock and a schedule and your markers, so that if they can't read, then you can kind of help them understand what these are. So once they learn what each of these are, then you color code it with the clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color each arrow with the color that I have marked right here. So the first one right here is going to be pink, and then green, and all the way down. So I did both playtimes like green, so that kind of helped. And then you will also color in the section with that same color, the coordinating color. Now, he's going to be going into first grade, so then he'll start to be able to read this really soon. And it's be easier for him. Now, if you have little kids and you want them to be able to do this as well, you could put pictures instead. So if it was playtime, you could put a little thing of toys. Dinner, you could do a plate of food. Bath, bathtub, different things like that. So this is great for a lot of age ranges. Okay, so I picked up the clock from Walmart, and this clock was only $3.88, I believe. So I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to color all of these and then color my clock. Alright, so it is done. It took just a couple minutes, about 5 minutes to color that. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so it was driving me crazy. This was making me nervous. My plan was to kind of maybe draw on the actual paper on the inside, but there's a lot of screws around it. So if yours is easier to do that. But this one, it actually makes it easier because you can actually just wipe this off and make another schedule. So if things change throughout the year and you want to make their bed earlier or their bed later, whatever, you can adjust it. So that's kind of nice. And then we've got this all colored. So all we'll do is I'm going to find my laminator and I'm going to try to laminate this so that I'll be able to hang it up in his room, right above it or below it probably. And then we'll get this up and ready to go, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is where we're going to hang up the little clock. Here is where we hang his backpack, which kind of helps for like the weekends. We usually keep it in the living room or the kitchen and the dining room during the week. But on the weekends, we just hang it right here and it works really well. I think I might actually put the clock right here so I don't end up taking any paint off, because I'm going to use these little, what are these, like command strip thingies? Yeah, the little command strip ones. So I'm going to stick this on here. I'm hoping it won't peel off because of this, but I just don't want it because it's not going to be a permanent thing, and I don't want to have to repaint his wall just because it pulled off paint, and these will pull off paint. I can prove it to you if you don't believe me. But I'm going to go ahead and try to put this on here and get it ready and put the clock up there. All right, so we have it all up and ready to go. I am super excited. Noah really hasn't seen it. I haven't explained it to him yet, but we will sit down one night this weekend and explain it and go over how it's going to work, so that he will know, you know, the time frames and what these all mean. Homework, playtime, y'all can read, so y'all know. So this should be work. I think it'll be great. I'm gonna do a morning one once we get into the mornings, probably after like a week or two, once we get used to things and see how it goes and what time he usually needs to get up, because he usually can get up pretty good once he gets back into the swing of things. But we have his little station right here, so I think that's great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great weekend.